Welcome to another H1Z1 video here on the channel, guys. My name is Wizai, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the biggest updates to hit H1Z1. In the description is a giveaway. Check it out for some free skins. It's fast, free, and simple, and will only take you guys a second or two to enter, and it's a pretty cool skin up for grabs. So Daybreak, H1Z1, and the devs just announced H1Z1's biggest update, but not in terms of content, size, or anything like that, but in terms of what the community have been asking for. Now, if you didn't play H1Z1 when the previous map Z1 was the map we played, then you won't know or really understand what I'm about to talk about, but stay tuned because it does relate to you. In Z1, we had the ability to turn off shadows. In Z2, they have been locked on since day one. Yesterday, Daybreak announced that we will be able to turn shadows on and off. Now, the footage on screen will be a mix of both shadows on and shadows off. You guys will know that. Now, this is massive. Why? Well, let's talk about it, because this is literally huge. Now, shadows in H1Z1 were a big ask since the start of the Z1 map, because H1Z1 is an optimized. Having a game with extra pixels on the screen puts more load on your CPU and your GPU. So if you have, say, a low or mid-tier GPU and CPU, you will get a noticeable amount of less FPS than if you had shadows off. Why, you ask? Well, because the added pixels your GPU and CPU has to render in this case shadows, causes an extra load and your GPU can't handle it. Now, not only from a performance issue, but also from a visual issue too. I remember on Z1, inside of buildings, houses, garages, warehouses, etc. were just fine. Then on Z2, inside any building, any structure was pretty dark. Now, Daybreak recently changed this in the game, which has actually caused a huge FPS issue in terms of dropping frames. Now, they changed the lighting inside built-ins, which actually looked like a step in the right direction. Unfortunately, that patch has caused these huge FPS issues. I've read an article. Somebody was saying that they went from getting 120 to 130 frames in the city to 60 or 70. But then, in order to try and counter this FPS issue, we can now turn shadows off. Now, of course, I'm happy about this, but I personally think it's a little too late. Too late. We have been asking for this since the beginning of time, and it's only just becoming a thing. I can confirm, though, in PV, I was getting between 70 and 90, sometimes 100 frames, depending on where I was in PV. And I jumped on to get this footage for you, and I got up to 158 frames. I was averaging at around about 120, but I did go up to 158. Now, I love H1Z1 and the devs, but I really don't understand why, one, they don't listen to their community and what the community asks for, and two, why it takes them so long to add or change anything. Now, I hope both of these issues here, number one and number two, change for the future of the game, because other battle royale games are coming into this genre, into this space, and completely cleaning up. I do not want to see H1Z1 go down the toilet. I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same as well. So there's the shadows update to fix H1Z1's FPS issues. I hope it helps you guys. It helped me.